Hey, what's up, Andy's leaders and all listeners? This is Travis, and I am so thankful you are here today, back with the Custard Campus podcast. I'm in Chicago, and I'm in Mount Prospect, and wow, I am loving it. Walking into the store, seeing one of the best stores I have seen. Oh, it is incredible. Then I get walked in and get met with amazing smiles. And I was like, this is it. I've got to ask these two amazing people what's keeping them so happy here at Andy's. So we're going to talk a little bit about that today. I've got Jimmy and Bella with me, and you're going to hear all the cheat codes and wisdom from them on what is a very successful store. Let's get to it. All right, Bella, so great to see you. Amazing here at Mount Prospect already. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I am a first-generation student. I am studying my bachelor's in psychology right now, behavioral analysis with a business foundations. So it is really exciting to be a part of Andy's. Been here for 6, almost 7 weeks now, and I'm loving it. I'm absolutely loving it.
All right, Jimmy, you're up. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, so, realistically, not much to me. I just kind of live like the simple NPC life, but I live a lot of my life at Andy's, and when I'm not at Andy's, I have my 2 little cats, Freya and Loki. So, yeah. Very
cool. Thank you both for doing this. This is going to be great. Let's start out with something simple. Favorite treat? Jimmy, take us away.
Yeah, so I actually have 2.
Okay.
Because I have my Nutty Waffle Crunch year-round, especially with, the crunch of that waffle is peak. But seasonally, I love me the Casanova Caramel Jackhammer. That's really good.
That's really nice. All right, Bella?
My personal favorite has always been the Turtle Split, but the Chi-Town Raz has quickly gained a lot of love in my heart. Yeah, it's a big spot in my heart for sure.
Well, the Nutty Waffles also made my top 10 list, so that's great. All right. I love the store. You all are doing so well. A lot of big wins. Talk to me a little bit about some current wins, Bella. I know we've had a really cool current win. What's going on?
Yeah, so yesterday, or rather last night, I tested out into my official management title.
Yes, that's awesome.
I'm incredibly proud of myself for having accomplished this because, first of all, 97%, yeah, it's a big number. But, it also just proved to myself and others that as a full-time student, I can do it. I can also do my full-time job and I can succeed, be a good, valuable portion of this company, especially this very successful location that I'm very proud of.
I agree. Love being here with you this morning. You're running around, taking control of everything. And the custard's been on point with running those machines.
Wonderful.
So just so you all know, we are here in shop. And we're kind of having to pause because we're running. We got the drive time. It's sitting at 1:11, but we'll get it even further down, right? Yeah. But checklists have been done. So if you feel like this episode's being paused a little bit, it's because it is. Because we are right here in shop, talking, having fun on the podcast. But we're running business. So It's great. Having a good time. Jimmy, you've got so many wins to talk about. It's insane. Just tell us a couple.
Yeah, so especially for the store this year, we've been training over 35 weeks of other DMs and our own leadership team here at the store, which has been incredible because we couldn't be happier with their success and their growth. So another win that we have got going on for us at the store is loyalty. It's a really big part of us, especially building that community, and it just kind of goes into our culture and all that good jazz. It's really fun. But yeah, no, we keep it high. We're usually top 3, top 5.
Yeah.
We took a little dip. We went to 28th in the company, and then we really pushed hard. And that following week, it was top 4 in the company, and we've been maintaining that ever since. And it's always good to have that.
I know. I felt a little guilty because I ran over and grabbed a window, and I didn't ask, and I was like, uh-oh. So because you all have done such an amazing job asking every single person if they're a part of the club, so Andy's Fanatics, and it's great that they're yeah, I got to get my points. So Very cool. What a great win. All right. So we have seen massive growth at this store, and we all just want to know, how are you all doing that? Bella, 6 weeks in, what are you seeing through that time already that you're yeah, there's something different here?
Yeah, definitely. I think a huge part of our success at this location is the accountability that not only we hold ourselves to as managers, but also our crew members, because we are setting that example. We are paving that path for them to follow and know exactly what we are expecting at the end of the day. If I am in the office for 5 minutes, I can trust that my crew is doing exactly what I need them to be doing. And we just want to keep consistency every single day in and day out.
Some huge words there. Jimmy, can you expand on that for us a little bit?
Yeah, to, follow up and add, like, a big thing with the accountability aspect is Michaela and I, we love to just make sure that the standard is being set day in and day out.
Hey, sorry for interrupting here, but just to kind of help our audience out. Jimmy, you're the AGM here, right?
Yes.
And Michaela is your GM.
Yes.
So just to give everybody some framework, they've worked together for a long time. When Jimmy talks a lot about Michaela and their relationship, that's kind of what that looks like. So go ahead. I'm sorry for interrupting.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Michaela and I, we hold each other accountable all the time when it comes to, anything throughout the store, day in and day out, which then, we always transfer to the crew. And we're always making sure that the crew is also, making sure that they're doing things right, staying consistent. We have our little tests that we give people to make sure that they're being held accountable for making sure portions are correct. Going through the little things with dress code, and we call out those little things to make sure that everyone's following them and they make sure that needs to be done, right?
Yeah, we're going to get real deep here on one subject. I love, these are the floors that I'm so used to, the tile, lots of grout. And I came in and I'm like, how are y'all keeping this grout so clean? And that comes down to the small details, right?
Yeah.
Like you were showing me around the store and you're scrubbing every day. And then you got this checklist. It's all nice and filled out. And you're like, this is the section we're doing today. And we're going to get down there and deep clean it. What does that conversation look like for a new employee?
Yeah, so whenever we're showing someone something new, it's really important that, one, you show them how to do it, obviously. And then from there, have them do it. And then not just let them do it and just not go over it. You review it. You give them, pinpoint on what could have been better, what was good. You still want to reward them for their successes, but then also still let them know where they could have improved on. And then you just keep doing that until it gets to a point of comfortability where I know that my standard and that you can do it well. And that just kind of translates to anywhere in the store where we show them and we keep checking in on them until we're comfortable enough that they understand what we need from them. And then it's just kind of trust from there. So, yeah.
I love that. You can really tell you're into training a lot.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. Well, tell me a little bit about the struggles this year. So we all have them. What have you both been struggling with this year, and kind of how did you overcome it?
Yeah, so some of the struggles we have dealt with the store has been just kind of our staffing. We've always kind of been on the lower end of staffing, but even with being lower end, we're still able to uphold where we are in the company and, uphold standards and keep with stats and all that good jazz. But yeah, I mean, it really makes a difference with who you have on your team. And Michaela and I, we're definitely really picky when it comes to,
that's awesome.
who we
That's
have.
good.
Yeah, because you want to make sure, you have the right people cut out for, what you're going for. Because, we have fun here, obviously one of the values, but still want to make sure at the end of the day, we're still running, a business and a successful business at that. Right. And, that just all comes down to the crew you have. So yeah, just, they always say hiring right. And, we take that seriously, because one red flag and it's
You can really tell that the high standards that you hold here, you're hiring right. Those high performers want to be held to a high standard. They want to do well, and you guys can tell that you're doing that. But I love what you all are doing here in regards to growth and even kind of working through your struggles, and you're just having those conversations and really holding each other accountable. That's really kind of the word of the day, right?
Yeah.
And that's what I've heard a lot from both of you being here, and I know that's stemming through your team. Well, we're all kind of curious. What's the future look like for you, Jimmy?
Yeah, for me, right now, just still living it up in Mount Prospect, helping out, as much as I can with the growth and the success of the store, after all that I've done here as well to help and contribute with that. And then, hopefully in the future, I can also have my own store to call my own and transfer the same elements to there. And, now we have two great stores, right?
I love that. We just did a podcast on kind of what do you want and those goals. And I love your clarity in that, right?
Yeah.
That's, you have a good vision for what you want, and you're working every day. Your attitude when I came in to go, I'm like, wow, you're doing a lot of this cleaning. It's well, we're going to make it better today.
Yeah.
And it's oh my gosh, that's so cool to listen to that, and you can really tell. Bella, 6 weeks in, congratulations again on your success in your shift lead test out. What's the future look like for you?
I think the future is bright here, not only with Andy's, but obviously as I continue to study and continue to grow towards my future career. I mean, I'm just really excited because I can attribute a lot of my success here at Andy's to the guidance of Jimmy and Michaela. They've just done an absolute amazing job, really showing me how it's done, really, exactly what I should be aiming for in the future. And I can't wait to see Jimmy be a GM.
That's awesome.
Location.
You guys have each other's backs. That's so cool.
For sure, yeah.
Well, Bella, shouting out to anybody today?
Jimmy and Michaela.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay.
Jimmy and Michaela, for sure. They've done an amazing job of just really paving the way and creating a great support system that I think just really, it boosts morale. Yeah. Like crazy. Every single day, we know that we can have a good day, even if it didn't start that great. So
Very cool.
I think that's great.
Yeah. Jimmy, any shout outs?
Yeah, obviously I got to give it to my GM, Michaela.
Yeah.
Her and I, we've been through so much together. I can talk on and on about her, but I know I have to limit myself. But I mean, she's been my rock this whole time. We've been each other's support systems throughout my almost 6 years here. And it's just wonderful to have someone like her, because knowing that we can trust each other and support one another, and especially with each other's dreams and what we want from one another, especially out of Andy's, out of real life. And, it's really exciting to have someone like that.
We're proud of both of you and the store. And we've got through this whole mess, right? Because it's been back and forth. Yeah. We've got the drive time down to 101. So yes. we're crushing it. So it's great. Hey, thank you for doing this. I know it was kind of out of the norm, but I loved it. And you both crushed it. Hey, thanks for everybody listening. If you want a model or if you need anything, definitely give this store a call. They'll give you some cheat codes. All right. Till next time. Thanks.
Bye.
All right. I hope you enjoyed this interview. I want to make sure to take a minute to bring forth the cheat codes you might have picked up on, but give you some bullet points. There's a lot in here in this 12-minute interview. Number one, accountability is an engine here, right, at this store. The GM, AGM, they hold each other accountable, which resonates to the crew and cascades through every part of the business. It was really incredible to see, and you can tell throughout this interview. I mean, they both said, even Bella being just 6 weeks in, and the idea and how often she used the word accountability, along with the micro checks and quick tests, portion controls, dress code, just the SOPs around the building. They keep standards visible. They're not just assumed. They're constantly being talked about. Number two, consistency, which equals trust. A massive part in building high performance teams starts with the base layer, and that's trust. And that's being vulnerable in trust. Managers, they talked about this. Bella talked about it just 6 weeks in. Managers can step away because the team knows exactly what right looks like. Clarity and repetition created a team that performs without constant supervision and micromanaging. That's amazing. Consistency that creates trust. Number three, training. Show, do, review, appreciate, repeat. Jimmy talked about this. Demonstrate, then let them try, then give them specific feedback. What was good? What can improve? And then they repeat until comfortable, and that provides proficiency. Don't show once and then hope, right? Hope is not a business strategy. It's not a training strategy. Use quick spot tests and then again demonstrate. Let them try. Give them specific feedback. 4, obsession with the details wins. We are a differentiation business. We provide the best, the world-class custard, but we pair that with world-class experiences. So the details matters, right? The store details, our landscaping, our lighting, the cleanliness, our uniform, our smile, every little detail matters. Take pride in that. and you will see a difference in the wow factors that the guests are being like, there's something different here. This is amazing. Obsession with details wins. And then run the business in real time. Every moment, the decisions we make are going to affect our future. So think through that. If you have a decision, which we make thousands, we talked about that in another episode, thousands a day. Again, what does my past experiences tell me? What is my current circumstances? What are my future hopes and dreams? So run the business in real time. Hey, loyalty is culture. We're going to talk a little bit about that over the next few weeks. That's amazing. That's going to build your business. Number 7, hire for the standard you want. They're picky. They told us that. They said, hey, we might be even a little low on staff, but we're picking the right person. We're not letting anything slide. We have high standards. And you know what? High performers, when you find that person, want to be held to high standards. They want to get better every day. They want to win. And that's amazing that's leadership at this store is looking for that and then providing that. Celebrate loudly. That's what we were doing here. We were excited for Bella's step and testing out and what this store is doing. So we're celebrating loudly. Number 9, attitude sets the tempo. I mean, this spoke loudly to me. I was ready. People were just engaged. The energy was on fire. It's contagious. And then we're like, we've got to know more. And then we jump into a podcast and we had a ton of fun. It does that every day. Attitude sets the tempo. Number 10, last one. This is crazy, right? 10 things out of a 12-minute interview that can change the way we run our business. It's nuts, but it really works. Shout outs build the flywheel. Shout outs build the flywheel. Jim Collins, Good to Great. We're pushing on that flywheel. But man, when we bring accountability into it and then celebrate wins, oh my gosh, it starts turning that flywheel and you get retention. You cut that turnover out. People are happy when they come to work. They want to be there. You're growing the culture. Guests recognize it. They feel the energy. They want to come back. The details, everything is as close to perfect as we can get it. And wow, it makes a difference in all of our lives. Well, I hope you pulled something out of this interview today. If you have any cheat codes that you want to be featured on this podcast, then reach out. Let's talk. Let's shoot something. I don't have to be at your store. We can do it over technology. So that's really cool. Well, that's it for today. Here we go. Leadership is portion control for chaos. The right amount at the right time, every time. Go win the day.